What's going on, y'all? It's Thursday, September 16th, 2021, and this is Pips and Burpees. We are going to get started in a hot second. Well, I want to wait for a couple more people to get in here. We're looking at NAS100, and right now we're listening to Jim Rome, who I truly believe is one of the best positive mental attitude people ever that's ever come along, especially in this day and age. So we're going to listen to him for another minute or so, then we're going to get into this chart. We're going to look for a couple trades, and then by 6:30 we're going to be doing burpees.
Most families, right? Some families are more expensive than others, as I discovered. But let's say 3 million would, cover a big high percentage. So now if you and your family only needed 3 million for the year, now you have 7 million to give. And someone says, what? Why do that? And the obvious answer is what? Why not? If you've got the talent and the skill and the time and the opportunity and the occasion and all of this stuff comes together, why not? Let's go one more. How about producing far more than you need for yourself and for your family? And live the far more life. We've heard the story of Andrew Carnegie, right? Andrew Carnegie said this. He built the big steel industry back in the 20s here in America. Here was Andrew Carnegie's goal. I'm going to spend the first half of my life earning money. I'm going to spend the last half of my life giving it all away. Isn't that extraordinary? Wouldn't you call that an extraordinary life? And the answer is yes. He got so excited by that goal that the first half of his life, he earned $400 million, which back then was a lot of money. I mean, now, right? It doesn't seem to be
guys, Pippin' Burpees is live. Hit the link in my bio to get to the Zoom to join us.
So
and we start
$40
Burpees
billion he earned
at 6:30.
The first half of his life. Guess what he did with the last half of his life? He gave it all away. And the big question is, why do that? And the answer is, why not? If you've got the opportunity to live, design and live an extraordinary life, why not do that?
We'll stop right there. And you know what? Jim is absolutely right. If you have the opportunity to live an extraordinary life, why not? That's why we're here, right? 1,000 deaths. All right. That's what we're here for, to have an extraordinary life. How are you guys doing this morning?
Awesome.
Awesome. Great. I'm still I'm on a different computer now. It's supposed to be a better computer than the one I was using yesterday. I still haven't figured out how to broadcast from my phone correctly, because I'd much rather show you guys the screen on my phone, my MT4 screen from my phone, because that's actually what I trade off of. And I promise I will figure that out this week. Because it just, I've never really used Zoom like this before as a broadcasting. So I will figure it out this weekend so we can do the, so I can broadcast from MT4. So how was everyone's trade day yesterday?
Awesome.
Everyone make some money yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Good. I made some money too. And you know what today is? Price trappers. What's today?
Over leverage day.
That's right, Michelle. It's over leverage day.
We love over leverage day.
Oh, hell yeah. That's how we pay our car and house bills. Over leverage day. I'm looking forward to it. Tay and DC gonna get up here. They're gonna cook it up. 7:30 for Wake Your Ass Up. We're gonna be in shape and have a good positive mental attitude. Before we even get to that point, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I like to hear. Thank you for talking back. Michelle, because I feel crazy if I was just talking to myself here and not replying.
I feel crazy all the time.
Well, I mean, I feel crazy all the time, but I'd feel crazier if no one was replying. So check this out. We're looking at NAS100. That's the pair that I trade. And I'm gonna go to my MT4 so I can get a better look at it. Now it has been in a, as you can see, NAS100 has been in a sell for the last little while. Like easily it's been a sell from about right here.
Yeah, we caught some of that during London.
Yep, I actually caught some of that myself when I woke up like first thing in the morning. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's selling. And it's selling. You know, let it ride for a little bit, made a little bit of money that way, which is not always the best way to go about doing it because I didn't look at any analysis or nothing like that. It just looked like a clear ass sell. And I just hopped in and got some. But what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna mark up these charts. So there's our trend line. I personally like marking up on the 5 or the 15. We're gonna do the 5. And then we'll get down to the 1. Let me see what, let me show y'all what's looking like on the 15-minute chart real quick. You know, on the 15, it's in a slight uptrend, but it is still very much in a downtrend. So I'm one of those people that likes to go, I'm one of those people that likes to trade with the trend. Although there is a great opportunity if this joint starts buying back up to get a nice buy up. You feel me? Like we're looking at on the hour chart here, it has plenty of room to go either direction. Either direction. It's in that spot. You know, just like yesterday, what I said was going to happen yesterday is going to buy up and then sell off. That's exactly what it did all day. It's been buying up since yesterday, and it's been selling off since London. I believe it's going to sell off a little bit more, but hey, it could turn around and buy up right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to plan for both. Going to take it down to the 1-minute chart. Right. Now I'm going to draw some zones up in here. All right. Put that there. Put that right there. All right. So here's what we're looking at. My personal opinion, it's going to continue to sell off, but what we're going to do is we're going to do this for both. Now look, right here, look at it on. If it cracks in the sell, well, actually, let's go for the buy first, although I don't think that that is going to play a major factor. If it jumps above about this 15,490 area, it has the potential to buy back up. And it'd be a sweet ass buy, to be honest with you. So what I want to do is I want to put a buy stop. Let me put in on my phone first. And then I'm going to put a sell stop as well. And we're going to let them ride and we're going to go work out. So I'm putting in a buy stop at 154.90.50. Let's put that in there. I'm going to write that down on the screen so all y'all can see it as well. Now, I am definitely doing it by eye because, as we know, Tradingview and MT4 don't match up. They just don't match up. So, on this in right now, buy stop at 15490. And let's look at take profit for that. No, I'm gonna put the take profit at 15502. Actually, no, 15500 is where I'm gonna put the take profit. But I'm going to, if it gets anywhere near that, I'm gonna turn that into my stop loss. You know what I'm saying? So if it gets up to anywhere around 154, 15495. Let me see this. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to turn this into our stop loss and let it continue to go up even further. But when it's blue, it's on you. This will become my stop loss. And then stop loss. If it cracks our point. Yeah, and we're going for a stop loss. 15480. Because if it hits up to 15490 and it comes back to 15480, you know, you lost 10 bucks on a 0.01. I'm not down for losing more than 8 to 10 points at all. So on MT4 9/16/21, so people know the date. And then boom. Okay, so we got our first buy stop in there, okay? But let's be realistic. It really looks like it's selling out this joint. I already have a sell in there that's open right now. That's just a little bit out of profit, but it's coming back down into the range. 15482 is right below those wicks on MT4 app. So I'm gonna mark this right here. Remember, don't ever go off of where it's marked on my Tradingview, because I'm really just kind of marking it by eye and you know, in coordination with my MT4, but I'm writing down all the numbers based off MT4 Hugo's way. Because that's the broker I use. So we're gonna go for 9/16/21. We're looking for a sell stop at 15482. And then if it hits 15482, I think it's going to go right back down to that 15477 area without a problem. I mean, you see, if you're looking at it on MT4 on the 1 minute, yeah, it's literally looks like it's just a retracement back up from that point anyways, and that's going to continue downwards in that trend. We're going to put that right there. Take profit is 15477. Now I always, you know, when it gets here, but of course, when it's blue, it's on you. It's blue. And then stop loss for that. Okay, well, if it's at 15482, we'll go ahead and make the stop loss 90. Exactly where our buy break is for the other one, 15490. And all of this, I expect all y'all to definitely always come into it with your analysis, make sure it works for you. You know, I say take my trades, but you know, don't just take my trades. Make sure it works for you. Make sure it's set up and looks right for you. So like, for instance, let's scoot this over. It's kind of in the middle of the text. You see this range right here that we're bobbing up and down between? So you see this range right here where it's going up and down. If you're a scalper, you could literally stay between these points right here and make money right in here, because it might just keep bobbing up and down in here until it breaks through the bullshit and continues either upwards or downwards to our sell stop. All right. Does anybody else have any analysis, anything that they want to say, anything they want me to look at before we start busting into these burpees?
All good.
All good? Does this make sense to everyone looking at it? Is this cool, or is Jackson just lost his mind and this ain't gonna work?
No, that looks good.
All right, cool. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that, because that's exactly what I want to hear. So let's do this, guys. I'll leave out from phone because I just can't with the phone. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get into some burpees, man. We're gonna get into some burpees. We're gonna get into some workout. We're gonna get into some positive mental attitude. I'm gonna start off with my favorite Forex affirmation. I'm here to feed my family, not the broker. Feel free to say these after me. I think that's the only way affirmations actually work. I am here to feed my family and not the broker.
I'm here to feed my family and not the broker.
That's right. I will show up to the daily Price Trappers training sessions and stay connected. This is so freaking important, that no matter how stressful it gets or how good it gets, that you stay close to the Price Trappers campfire. I mean, I know it sounds cheesy. I know you've heard it before, but man, the closer you stay to Tay, to DC Guapo, to Dr. J, to our Discord group, to Terrence, to Ayana, to Chandler, to Akash, to all the trainings they be doing for us, man, like it's you will gain so much and you will learn so much. And you will become a profitable trader. It's like all the psychology books say, whoever you surround yourself with is the direction you're going to go in. If you surround yourself with some multi-million-dollar Forex traders like Tay, like the rest of them that he's trained and made sure they're goats, like DC, guess what? That means we're going to become multi-million-dollar Forex traders. Now, I am not an emotional trader. This one is probably the hardest one for me. It's probably the hardest one for everyone, because when you see your money going off the screen, don't you get emotional?
Yeah.
I know I do. I know I do. So it's really hard to not be an emotional trader, but at the same time, that is really the name of the game, man. Like, that's the name of the game, is you got to be an emotional trader, a emotionless trader, so that you can be profitable in this space. All right. And it looks like we're heading towards that sell break Yep, you should be in. If you took the sell stop at 15477 on MT4 app, you should be in. No, I'm sorry. You should not be in. I was looking at it wrong. It's on its way down there. If you guys want a quicker sniper entry for getting in, move it up to 15480. But mind you, that's also where it seems to flip around and all that good stuff. If you want a closer sniper entry into a sell, I'd say move it up to 15480, because it looks like once it passes that little range of bullshit right there, it should be Gucci to go. And of course, support and resistance is our middle name. We already know that. That's the whole game about price trappers. That's why I zoned this off for you right here at the beginning. As you can see, it hit right down at the top of the range. And what's it doing? Buying back up a little bit. If you're a scalper, these zones I have set for you right here are beast as fuck. You can make some money right in here. It's time to go do some burpees, guys. So without further ado, you guys been stretching out, cracking your arms, eating right? You ready to do this?
Taking a break today. Too sore.
Hey man, dude, I get it. I was so sore yesterday because I do about 4 or 5 burpee sessions a day, all of them being 100 or more burpees. I was so sore yesterday that I blacked out. I turned on some more episodes of Lovecraft Country, which, by the way, is an amazingly good show. And yeah, I don't even remember what happened. I was out by like 9 p.m. I was totally out. So if you're not doing burpees with us today and you still want to do a small exercise, feel free to do some squats. Maybe sit on your hands in a plank position will help too. But we're about to kick off burpees, pips and burpees. And yeah, man, about to start the alarm and let's do this. All right, so here we go. All right, so here's how this goes. When you hear that first whistle, we go down. Or you can do some squats. You can crack your back. You can do whatever you want. But then when you hear the double whistle, you come back up. We're going to do that for 20 minutes. I don't count. We're going to be doing some positive affirmations during it, keeping our self-talk up and everything. And let's get it, man. Time for some pips and burpees for real. Reset this. All right. Let me know if you can hear the whistles, please. Down. Can you hear the whistles okay?
Yeah, we can hear 'em.
Excellent. So let's get it. Yeah, all of our bodies are not feeling it right now. Believe me, neither is mine. My body's like, boy, why are you doing this first thing in the morning? Why are you torturing yourself and torturing your friends over here? And here's why. Because this is going to make all of us healthier. It's going to make all of us better traders. It's going to make all of us look better. Again, I say it every day. I don't know a single person that woke up wanting to be fatter or broker. A single one. Yes, sir. Get these pips in. Let's get these burpees in. Let's get this positive mental attitude going. All of this makes us stronger too. All of it. Flip over to my trade screen because I want to keep an eye on everything for y'all. We're heading more towards the buy break. Now. Cool. Hey guys, I know this sound like real basic, but make sure to drink water. Especially first thing, pop out of bed in the morning, water. Have a cup of water when you do this too. Have trading the whole time. Water will save that ass.
So Action, are you doing this at 5 days a week, or how often are you doing this?
Actually, I'm gonna do this 7 days a week, except when I'm leaving town this weekend. So I won't be here Saturday, probably not Sunday, but back on Monday. So we're gonna do definitely 7 days a week as soon as I'm in town for the weekend. I'm doing some. Can't wait to get there either. Whew. And quite honestly, you know, working out, getting in shape, same thing as Forex. You got to do it every day, man. What I'm planning on doing is focusing more on cryptos, obviously, because we can trade cryptos on the weekend. That's when we're going to have a lot of big, strong training on the weekend, you know? If y'all got questions about anything, support and resistance, trend lines, whatever the question is, it has to do with trading, working out, or eating correctly, because I can also help you eat correctly. That's going to be what Sundays are about. Because we have mad time on Saturday and Sunday. So I wake your ass up on Saturday and Sunday. Although I kind of do hope they start doing a wake your ass up edition. Yes, how's that self-talk? Are you telling yourself you can push through this? Tell me it's all good, because it is. It's a little bit physical, long ass ways. Man, I threw them zones out good. If anybody paying attention to these zones cooked up here, if you're scalping and you're paying attention to my
I am. I hit that sell at the top.
yeah, if you're paying attention to my zones that I marked off and you just hit sell right when it hit the bottom of that, you're blue. If you hit buy when it hit the top bottom zone, you were in blue. Your boy's gonna get you money. Even though I'm not personally sitting here forth, that setup is the setup right there. So it cracks one of those orange zones. It's gonna stay right in between there. Damn, Bryce Stratford stopped me well. Whew. Do some squats for a second. God, dog. A couple more affirmations. You know which one I like? I act decisively in my positions. When you know it's time to hit sell, or you know it's time to hit buy, just do that. Just do it. It's better to be a little wrong, close out with a small loss, miss out on a big gain. You know, that used to be my biggest problem. Is I'd literally sit and wait, and I'd be like, "Oh, it's about to," and I wouldn't hit buy out of fear or some stupid shit. Once I got over that, profits went up so much more. Because honestly, if I was scalping, I would have hit sell right there too. And by the way, I know there's lots of different types of traders, scalp, swing, all that. I'm an everything type trader. Like right now, I'd be scalping right in between this range. If I see a scalp that turns into a huge breakout, I'll let that joint swing. On the shit. Just keep chasing that stop loss and profit. There's no reason to do anything but like keep. Whew. Man, no one said this shit was easy. But damn sure helps. It feels good. Price strategy with me?
Still here.
Yeah, you're like, I'm here.
Yep, in the sale.
All right, good. You in that cell? How blue are you?
Hey, Action, can you move that phone a little bit away?
I'm up like $1.13.
Can I move what?
The phone away from the whistle because it's hard.
Okay. What about this? Is that a bit better?
It's a loud whistle. We can hear it from wherever, so it's missing what you're saying.
All right. Can you still
That's
hear it over there?
I can hear it, and that's good.
All right, cool. Because I had it right next to the computer. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm still new to this. I really am still new to running Zooms and everything.
Okay.
I will figure it out. Like I actually paid for an account yesterday, so it won't turn off today. So that was my big step for yesterday. This weekend, I'm gonna figure out how to Zoom from my phone correctly. Because I honestly trade from MT4. I don't trade from Tradingview. Like even on my phone, I mark up everything on my phone. I set my zones on my phone. I do everything on MT4. You know? Yes. I exercise wisdom and patience in trading, especially patience. This is a patience game. We get paid to find the right setups, to execute the right setups. That's how we get paid. People that rush in, guns blazing, usually just lose money. But once you get as good as TRDC Guapo, it's not rushing in. They're just so used to seeing these charts. They open it up for 2 seconds, they know what's going on. Yeah, keep pushing, guys. Whew. Get a drink real quick. I fall my ass out on pips and burpees. Which, by the way, don't fall your ass out on my Zoom. For real. You feel like you're about to fall out, chill out for a second. Sit in a nice yoga pose like this. One of my favorites right here. No? Do you a nice plank pose. Gain back your breath. Goal is make it through, get that sweat, get that positive mental attitude. Wait for trades to develop. I'm still looking at this to drop. I think it's going to sell off, guys. What do you think? Anyone?
I think it is too. Look at the 15-minute.
Here, I'm gonna keep doing burpees. What you see on the 15-minute? Let me set it up for you. Tell us what you see.
It's trying to come back into that downtrend. And it's like impulse retracement for another impulse, probably to your green line after the red line, somewhere around there to get at least half of that back.
Yep, I see it too. I
Mhm.
see it coming down to like right where I have my arrow at right here. You see
Yeah,
where
it definitely
bottom
can.
is?
If it break past where the top of all that noise start at the top of that little breakout, if
Yep,
it break past there, then yeah, of course. But I think she at least gonna come to that top of that breakout.
right here, about right here. That's a good thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That means if you,
Or either like a little bit lower to
I
like where
mean,
your white lines start get spaced out.
yep. I'm gonna have to clean up the chart too because I got a lot of writing on here. Because that's how I keep track of stuff. I like to keep track of my trades, you know, and I keep track of them straight on Tradingview. When I take them, I literally type them up on here. But yeah, I'll clean that up today, later on today. But yeah, if you take this sell stop, which is getting close to sell stop entry, you're gonna make some money. Surely, I surely feel that's the way we're going today. And I actually expect us to copy the last week's worth of what's been going on. It's been buying up just to sell off, right? Like every single day, it buys up. They're right around what 932, 933. It shoots the fuck down. Yep, it's usually about that second or third candle during the 930 sequence that it starts its parade down for the day. And it usually doesn't turn back around to come back up to around 1, 2 p.m. is what I've been noticing. But essentially, it ends up going back to the same exact area. Yo, did anyone catch those Ethereum and Bitcoin signals yesterday? Anyone? Because I know I did. I made some money. Is my mic still working?
No, it's definitely working. I was checking that a sale I was in. But yeah, I definitely noticed that it pushed down in the morning. Like when we be on at this time, it pushed down first.
Right?
And then it shows you what it's trying to do. And then by the time DC and them get on, it started to push all the way up to as far as it's gonna go, just so it can drop all the way back down. It's like it gets that momentum. So like in the morning, it'll start selling and tell you what it's trying to do, but it has to get that momentum. So all the way from 7:15 all the way to like 7:30 or from 7 to 7:30. Once they get that first candle, that first bullish candle on DC thing, it's always bullish first. It always give that big bullish push up first for it to get in position, and then that mother sell off.
Yep. And then that's exactly what's been doing all week. Exactly what you said. First it sells off during the overnight in London, buys up from about 7:15, 7:30 till about 9:35, 9:40, and then sells off. And the thing that's crazy is it might do that same exact thing today, or it might do something totally different today. And that's why we have to have an open mind towards our analysis. In my opinion, I think it's going to do the same thing that it did yesterday and the day before. But in my experience, Naziana can do whatever she wants and will do whatever she wants. Do we know if there's any news today? Is anybody close to the Forex factory that can check for me? Whew. Y'all still with me? And everybody die out doing burpees? Y'all sleep? What's going on? I know. Someone got to hear me. Someone could check Forex factory.
I would, but I have no idea how to read it.
I see at 2:30 a.m. odd folders. I'm on Hawaii time. I don't know if this can help you. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch the time.
So was there some extreme jump? Yeah. It looks like this might be the buy back up right now. No, wait and see. My buy stop is activated. So if you have that buy stop, you should be in the trade with me. Buy stop is bobbing in and out profit. So the sell stop never activated. Buy stop is a little bit out of profit, but never had a trade that started straight into profit unless I was scalping into it. Is anybody else breaking a sweat? Well, you are, I am too. That's how it should be. Get that sweat on early. Get our minds and bodies right. Get ready for that wake your ass up Zoom. Over leverage day like a mug. I just feel it's gonna be a huge trade day too. I really do. Especially if we're taking DC up here. If it stays in the same type shit it's been doing for the last couple of days, we're gonna cook it up. By the way, shout out to the boy Chandler. He cooked it up yesterday. I don't trade US 30, but he definitely cooked it up. And we're in profit slightly. He took that buy stop with me. We're in profit.
I'm in.
Good stuff, good stuff. So remember how I do my thing is this. Once it gets to about 5 to 6 points in the profit, I try to slide my stop loss into profit so I don't lose nothing. And I try to trail it up. Well, that's it. Geez, that was it. Holy smack. It's one of the best things about not counting the burpees and just doing them until the time's over is when it's over and you're surprised and you're like, oh shit, I survived. Guys, we survived another day of pips and burpees.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now let's look at what's going on with the charts. You know what? I'm gonna give a couple more Forex trading affirmations too while we're just looking at our money count up here from the buy stop. Oh yeah, we should be a good 3 pips into profit easily. I think that's like 30 points or some shit like that. But on a 0.10, you should be $30 up.
Activity completed.
Oh, wow. Thank you. All right. I am optimistic about my Forex trading journey. You got to stay optimistic about this, even on the worst days, even when you lose some money, even if you go on a streak of losing money, stay optimistic because it will turn around. All you got to do to make it get better is study them charts, stay on the price trappers trade zooms, and it will turn around. I swear to you, man. I can do, you know what, on Saturdays and Sundays when we have more time, I'm gonna tell some stories, some of my personal trading stories and life stories But it's not Saturday or Sunday today, so we're gonna keep going through the charts. Does anybody want to look at anything else besides NAS100, by the way? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody want to look at anything else besides NAS100? Now's the time to speak. I will look at it. Like I really only trade NAS100 for real. Like that's what I started making money with, learning from Tay. So that's what I trade. So that if anybody wants to look at any other charts, we're more than welcome to, and we will do it. And thank you guys again for joining me for Pips and Burpees. I know everyone that hopped in them Burpees is feeling that burn in their arms right now. I know y'all feel wonderful right now. All right. I surround myself with positive people who help bring out the best in me. This is one of the most important affirmations, trade affirmations you can have. I surround myself with positive people who bring out the best in me. That's what we're doing every day. That's what we're doing right here on this Zoom. All 10 of us are digitally surrounding ourselves with people who help bring out the best in me. That's why I'm doing this burpee sessions for price trappers, because I want to bring out the best in all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like I do the burpees anyways. It don't fucking matter. I'm gonna do them anyways. They help me look better. They help me with my positive mental attitude. And I believe that all plays into a part of making my wallet fatter. You know, how you feel about yourself is everything. And if you feel better because you're working out in the morning, doing whatever you can to work out in the morning, even mentally do some reading and some affirmations, you're gonna trade better. You are. Same thing, if you eat better, you're gonna feel better, your mental state is gonna be better, you're gonna trade better. It all goes together, man. It's all connected. It's all connected. Confidence comes from following your trading plan. Does everyone on here have a trading plan? Do they have their daily goals? Do you know what you're shooting for every day? Do you know what you're shooting for the week? Do you know what your tap out point is? Do you know how much you can lose per day and say, hey, I'm done trading for the day? Or, hey, I'm going to my demo account. Do you know how much you can make a day before you say, hey, that was fucking Gucci. I'm gonna go to my demo account or I'm gonna stop trading for the day. All of that is part of your trading plan. And once you define that in your trading plan, you'll know your goals. You'll know what you're shooting for. You won't overtrade. You won't blow your account, revenge trading. It just makes everything so much better when you have it written down. Like my goal is to make $300 a day. That was my old goal. Starting September 20th, my goal is to make $500 a day. And the most I'm willing to risk in a day is about $120. Like if I go down $120, I'm done for the day. Start back over. You know, I'll start back over the next day. I'll go into my demo account and figure out where I went wrong in my trades and keep practicing in my demo account, get them reps up so I'm ready for the next trade day. So, all right. Another affirmation. I love this one. I'm happy to take profit and I will not be greedy. How many times have you heard about people that were like, yo, I was up like $3,000 and then, you know, I just didn't set stop loss or take profit. And then I ended up going down like 300 or 200. It's like, what?
Oh, that'd be me.
And I've done it before too. So I'm not trying to pick on no one, but that's the thing. That's where we have to fix our mindset about it. Because, yo, if you're up $3,000, the least that you should come out of that bitch with is about 1,500. And that should be because you set your stop loss in profit about halfway up, maybe more than halfway up, and it bounced you out. Because being bounced out in profit every single time is better than losing money. Like, I mean, it just, I don't think anybody can even argue that, right? No one's arguing that. I'd rather be bounced out in profit and make $3 than lose $30 all day, all day. So that's why I'm one of those people that, like, once it gets about 5-6 pips into profit now, I move my stop loss into profit and I follow it up. You know, I'd rather take a small financial gain than a small financial loss any day. Now, obviously, I want a big financial gain, but I definitely don't want no big financial loss. That's not even part of the program. Like, I do put stop losses on my trades. You know, I'm one of those people. I'm putting a stop loss on that joint just in case. Because how many times have we seen NAS100? And I speak specifically about NAS100 because that's what I trade. How many times have we seen that motherfucker turn around in like a millisecond and shoot the opposite way?
No, facts.
Too many times it does.
Yeah, all the time. And that's why I do put in stop loss. I know some people don't, but dude, I do. You know, and I make it a big stop loss. Like, if it does some shit like that to me, I might lose 10 to 20 bucks, depending on where I put my stop loss. But I swear to you, that's so much better than losing 30, 40, 50, 100 bucks. And you know how it feels sometimes when you see that money go down, you're like, oh, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. I'll just wait for it to come back. And it don't ever fucking come back. It just continues to go the wrong way. That's why I live by a stop loss. You know, even right now, I have a stop loss on the current buy that we did. And it's a little like the stop loss isn't even in profit right now. Not yet. It's not in profit yet. But it will be shortly. And I know if something goes wrong, you know, the trade's in profit. The stop loss isn't quite in profit. But now I'm about to put the stop loss in profit. Who took the buy stop with me? If you took the buy stop with me,
I got it before out of that range, but it hit me out in profit already. I got into that sell at the top from that EMA.
Oh yeah, the sell looks like it's turning around too, but that was a good sell to get into. If you got in at the top of that, that was a good one. So I'm gonna put my stop. I'm gonna move my stop loss into profit now. I'm just gonna put it right down at 492. You know what I'm saying? If it gets bounced out, it gets bounced out. But you know what? If it gets bounced out, it gets bounced out in profit. I'd much rather make some money than lose some money any day of the week. So no one else on here trades anything else but NAS100. There's no other charts because I don't want to be neglecting anyone that wants me to look at some other charts. Like, I definitely don't. Let me clean this up for a second, take everything off here and see what we're looking at. It's 5 minutes. I love looking at the naked chart. I feel like Neo in the Matrix, you know, in that first scene where he's just sitting in his chair and he's looking at all the numbers go back and forth up and down the screen in green. That's how I feel when I'm looking at the naked chart. Just looking at stuff. You're looking at banks buy, you're looking at companies sell their stock. You're looking at like rich whales who want like Tay, who's gonna throw in like a couple standards. Like, that's what you're seeing when you're staring at these candlesticks going up and down. You're seeing more than just candlesticks. You're seeing money exchange hands. You're seeing people's lives change. You're seeing countries adopt Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And we're looking at all that in code. And I've just always been blown away by that shit. You know, that's me personally. I've been blown away by it. So guys, have they posted our Wake Your Ass Up Zoom yet? They have not posted the Wake Your Ass Up Zoom yet. So we're gonna stay on here until they do. All right, so let's look for some more opportunities here. I am currently in a buy. It's in profit. Stop loss is in profit. We'll mark out some more zones here. Maybe set up something for this new range that we're in for the scalpers. Let's do that. We got time. All right. So this was what last time. Ooh. And There we go. Clear up that area right there so we can see better. All right. So I've marked out these two new areas here. As you can see, it's just bobbing right in the middle of these two zones we have marked off. Looks like about the top of it is the 15483 on TradingView, and the bottom of it is the 15478 area on TradingView. We're going through a little consolidation bullshit right now, so it could easily start to head back down, or it could continue to go back up. I personally believe that we have started into our uptrend, which is going to build into our, our fall off at 9:30. I believe that we are going to be buying up for the next hour or so. Yeah, about an hour or two. And then I believe at 9:30, it's going to come back down. It's going to shoot up dramatically like it's done the last couple of days. Then it's going to turn around and it's going to go down for the day. That's my analysis. And I'm sticking to it. But you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm going to collect money anyways. Just like all y'all should have more than one analysis all the time. Like I know that, especially the way that DC trades, like I don't even know if that nigga comes in with an analysis as much as he's just ready to buy or sell, depending on whatever the market is telling him. And I swear that has got to be the right way to do it, because I mean, you seen his results, you know what I'm saying? Like he really does come in there and he just, if it's buying, we buying, if it's selling, we selling. We're doing it in between this range. And man, I honestly cannot wait until I'm trapping like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait. And I know it's coming, man. I know it's coming. So it's buying up.
No, I definitely respect the way that DC trades though. Because he don't have an analysis. He just be like, look, if it's buying, it's buying. He makes himself available to the market. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, and that mindset is so great because they didn't teach us that shit at all in IM. Like I swear to God, they taught us the wrong fucking way in IM. I had to unlearn so much bullshit from there. And then you get with Tay and his confidence and him teaching us to over leverage at the right places is how you're going to make money. And he's right. He's fucking right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, if you're out here to trade, and we're here trading to make money. We're not here just to pussyfoot around.
I definitely agree that, learning with IM, they taught you a different way to trade. It's like when you go to school and you a kid and you learn how to remember the stuff on the test, but you don't really learn how to understand the information on the test. That's kind of how it was with IM for me, because I learned a lot, but I didn't learn how to officially apply it. And I didn't learn how to get my own analysis, because they teach us to get based off of a product, right? And they teach us how to use the educators and how to be dependable traders. But I've been with Tay since August of last year. And all I learned from him was how to be an independent trader. So, my mind constantly went back and forth. But now that I'm just with Tay, I'm like, okay, let me go back to those old sauce camp days, get in that old mindset.
Let me tell y'all, them old sauce camp days, because I've been with Tay for a little while too. Definitely I think right around January. Yeah. And them old sauce camp days on. Hey guys, mute your mics, because I don't know exactly who's talking and who all is loud and whatnot. But them old sauce camp days when he was doing it off the MT4, oh my God, those were some of the most learning experiences ever. Like,
Yes, and that's why I want him to get back on and just do another one off of MT4 because I learned, like you said, I learned so much. And then I'm popping with him because I'm seeing him pop. I'm
Right.
physically seeing him pop, not just hearing it. Because it's the difference between hearing somebody tell you when to pop and somebody showing you. So then that way you're doing it with them. So it's like, shit, if you read, I'm read. I feel a little bit better. You know what I mean?
right. Yes, 100%. And quite honestly, like, dude, it was so great when he was on the MT4. I know MT4 probably isn't visually easier for learning, but it is. You know, maybe we need to make a petition. Like, hey, you got to trade one day a week on MT4 for us. Like, maybe we need to
Yes.
start a
I
petition.
will sign that petition. I will create the damn petition.
Hey, let's start the position respectfully. You feel me?
Definitely respectful.
Hey, respectfully, we would like for you to trade on MT4 once a week with us for the wake your ass up. Because, like, honestly, it is a whole different animal when you're looking at it, when you're seeing your instructor pop at the same time with you. And also things just read differently on MT4, you know? So look, all right.
Yes,
So,
I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm also in that cell still for the top of that box. So you know.
so now it's at the most recent one I did. Yeah, I'm trying to determine right now if it's going to continue to sell down or if that was just a slight retracement. And it's
Go
gonna
look at
start
that
going around
15 minutes and see where that 15 minutes is. Because if on a 15 minute, it pushed past those wicks to the left, she finna fall right back down to that red line that you have, or at least close to it.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The one that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles over where it starts those red wicks over there.
Yep. And then you also see too how she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candles trying to approach that zone where that 50 EMA is, and she could not make it past her from them 5 bullish candles on a 15 minute. Then now it's coming down as a bearish engulfing. So if it within these 9 minutes she closes that bearish engulfing, or even as a bearish candle, it's over because she already pushed those wicks to the left.
I'm with you. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put okay, so I think I might be putting a sell stop in here actually. Because I see exactly what you're talking about. And I see where it's come down. Yeah, it's still definitely in its downturn. So I'm going to put a sell stop at 15485.
Yeah, I like 15485 because it's under those wicks and everything.
Exactly. I did. Well, see, and that's how I tend to do stuff. I know, like, you know, market execution is different, and I do market execution.
He said doo-doo.
Won't let me place that one either.
Make sure that you put in your parameters right. So look in, if it's for sell stop, make sure you're under the sell stop tab, and also make sure that your parameters is right. Sometimes if you put your parameters at a number that's above where your sell stop's supposed to be, it won't let you put it in because the counters are technically not going down that way, if that makes sense.
So I'm gonna type it onto the screen where I put the sell stop, but the sell stop I put in is at 15485 on MT4 app. Which is not far from the last sell stop I put in, which was 15482. And the sell stops, I put them in with the red line. Right, style, red. Hey, let me know when they start wake your ass up, because I'm definitely in there first thing. But sell stop at 15485 on MT4F. Hugo's way. We're going to take profit on this one. I mean, I definitely believe that you should be able to take profit at the 15477 area, to 15475 area, but I would move my stop loss into profit right there and hope that it will just fall, because it really does look like it could easily fall. They could fall right back down to the 15450 area. Uh, 15477. Now our real stop loss.
Okay, so I hit my goal. So I'm out of my regular account. I slid over to my other account. And I want to say I've been doing really, really good with my trading plan. I stuck to 3%. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I know you said something about your trading plan earlier and how it makes it more disciplined and how it makes it better. And I'm noticing that I'm sticking to my 3%. I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried about my percent, because I know the more I grow my account, the bigger my percent becomes. And I've been hitting my 3% for the last, 5 days trading, 4 or 5 days
Oh,
trading.
congratulations.
Before 8:30, before 7:15, anything, like I've been doing really, really good. So yeah, it works with the trading plan.
Yo, congratulations and good on you for the discipline, sticking with your trading plan. You're now you've made your money for the day. You're in your demo. You're just practicing, popping, and that's the way it should be. Like, I actually make money in the morning before the 7:30 time frame too. By the way, if you took that sell stop, it is entered and it's about to be in profit in a couple of seconds, hopefully. Just bobbing in and down. It's just bobbing right at the entry. A little bit at profit, but you know how that goes. You gotta start red to get to blue. But that trading plan, you know what? That's gonna be one of the things that I focus on during the weekend Zooms, because the market's not open on the weekend. Most of the market's not open on the weekends. So that's what we're gonna work on when we do the weekend pips and burpees. We're gonna work on our trading plans. We're gonna work on our crypto. We're gonna work on things like that. And the trading plan, I mean, that trading plan, once I got down what my goal was every day and what my max losses I'm willing to take is every day, that made such a significant difference. I mean, that's literally when I started, not that it's a big deal, but I started making like $1,000 a week because I was focused. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 a week ain't really all that much. It's only like $200 a day. But man, if you can make that $200 in like an hour or so.
Dude, I went from, like, when I very first started Sauce Camp and everything, I went from having $1,000 days, and I stepped back because, again, I am. So I started building and not worrying about my trading. When I came back, I couldn't even have $100 day. So I had to start all the way over. So for me, after getting my mental together, then I was able to create a trading plan and a trading journal, and then actually start effectively trading. I also started reading Trading the Zone, and I'm not reading it as a book left to right. I'm actually reading it, understanding it. I put it down, and I go apply what I've learned, and then I come back and read it. So I'm on chapter 6 right now, and it's been taking me a little minute to read it, but I feel like I'm reading it more effectively this way. because I can retain a lot more information. And now that I'm using it and I'm seeing it, I'm just like, dang, like this actually worked.
You know, honestly, I gotta be 100% with Trading in the Zone. I got the audio version of it because I do a lot of audiobooks because I was delivering for Amazon up until about a month or so ago. And I listened to it and it just didn't hit. And I think I need to read a physical version of it
Yes.
and look at it because I really feel that's why it didn't hit for me, because I heard the audiobook a couple times and just, it didn't hit. But I think I'm gonna get a physical version of it. I have a PDF of it, but I need the book. I need the actual book.
Yeah, so that's how I am. I like to have something in my hand. And then also for me personally, I understand it better if I'm following with my finger, because then I can see it, I can feel it, and it's just all interpreted a different way. Audiobooks are good, but for me, I usually listen to my audiobooks like if I'm working out, I listen to my audiobook. If I'm about to go to sleep, I'll listen to my audiobook, because then it can get into your subconscious mind. I don't know how, into that you are, but the thing is, when you listening to audiobooks, they're going into your subconscious mind a lot more faster than they're going into your conscious mind. And I know that sounds backwards, but because it's an audiobook, it's like it's going directly into, you know what I mean?
No,
And like you're not really
from a psychology point of view, that makes perfect sense.
okay,
And even
good.
and also because I like to start the show off with like Jim Rohn or a positive mental attitude speaker. That stuff gets trapped in your head and it becomes a part of you, a good part of you. You know what I'm saying? Did they okay, it seems like they dropped the link for Wake Your Ass Up. So I want to say thank you very much for joining me on Pips and Burpees today for Thursday, September 16th, 2021. Price Trappers crew working on making our waistlines thinner and our wallets thicker. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Thank all of you guys. Thank yourselves as well for waking your asses up super early, getting on here, taking some trades. Depending on where you closed out the trades, every single one of the ones we put up, we took today, you could have closed out in profit. Definitely. And the current one that I'm in right now is about to be into profit. It's just bobbing up and down, the sell stop. You guys have a great day.
Hey, thank you for doing what no one else does. I definitely appreciate this time because it works. Now I can go take my daughter to school and I can have the rest of my day. And I already hit my goal. So when 8:30 comes, it's another learning moment for me. I ain't gotta worry about it because I already made my money. So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, LaShonda. You guys have a great day, and I will check you guys tomorrow for Pips and Burpees. Let's make that money on the Wake Your Ass Up session. And I will see you guys back here bright and early at 6 a.m. for Pips and Burpees.
Hey, where you see the link at? The Wake Your Ass Up link.
I thought someone dropped it inside the Wake Your Ass Up. If no one dropped it inside the Wake Your Ass Up, then no. Well, someone sent me a message that said Action Wake Your Ass Up is on. I don't see.
Yeah, I see that too. But I see a link and nobody dropped the link.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm still gonna keep it on if no one dropped a link. I'm not gonna close off Pip and Burpees until Wake Your Ass Up is on, because there's no reason to. Let me look under the daily agenda. Is it today 6:04? Yeah. Okay, it's up there. Go to the daily agenda. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Go to the daily agenda, and Wake Your Ass Up is definitely up there on the daily agenda.
All right, gotcha. Thank you.
All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, 6 a.m. for Pips and Burpees. Let's make that money today. Price Trappers. Oof. Peace.